How you doing? I'm Rebel. Welcome back to 7 Days. In today's episode, I'm building something a little bit different. A base that hangs directly over a pit of zombies. The idea is simple. Stay above the chaos, keep the pressure on, and rain down the damage before they destroy the base. It's a risky design, but if it works, it might just be one of the most effective defenses yet. Let's start building. But before we start building the base, I actually have to test the stability properties of each block because I'm thinking I'm sticking with concrete, but I might have to go with steel with this one just because it's hanging over. I don't want the stability to all collapse the base. All right, so we got our 3 pillars here. Let's see how far out we can build from the pillars before it collapses. All right, so that is, we can build 12 blocks out with cobble. 12 blocks with concrete, wow, it's the same. For some reason, I always thought that you could build further out with concrete than cobble. All right, let's check out steel. All right, steel will give us an additional 3 blocks. All right, so using steel, it looks like we can build out to 15 blocks, and using concrete or cobble, we can build out to 12 blocks. I don't really think that the additional 3 blocks is worth it to go a full base on steel, so I think I'm just gonna stick with concrete on this one. Keeping those dimensions in mind, I marked out the area where I want my zombie pit to be. It is gonna be 10 long and 13 wide. So from the top of their stairs to the back part of my foundation is gonna be 10 long. So I don't have to worry about the stability in that sense, hopefully. And from the bottom of the zombie pit to the ground floor, it's 10 blocks deep. That means we only really have to build 1 block above ground for the zombies to take damage and fall and not go into rage mode. However, I think we're still gonna go a little bit higher than that, maybe 5 or 7 blocks. And here's how we're gonna start. The left-hand side is gonna be their stairway in, and the right-hand side is gonna be the back portion of my foundation. All right, the base is starting to take shape. It's got a long way to go before it's done, but I'm liking the progress so far. All right, other than painting it, I think it's all done. I put some lights up. I got spikes on my roof because I always forget to do that. I got a RoboSledge. Yeah, you know what? Let me go through the block shapes before I run through the base and show you exactly what I did. So first, we have obviously the cube. That's it, just the cube, standard. This block is going to be the pole side centered we used, and then they're all just like the standard shapes. This one is the ramp piece. I think this one's just the pole, I think is the name of it. Yeah, just the pole. This is the ramp incline we used. And then for the ramp incline space, the ramp incline filler. So if you put those 2 pieces together, it creates like a little triangle. It's annoying. This is, of course, the scaffolding ladder. Then we got the little tiny plate ramp. I'll show you where I use that in a second. This, I think, is the half cube. That's that filler. This one is cube 3/4. I'll show you where I use that. And then this one is the wedge 60. Oh, and I also use these right here, these arches. I was trying to get fancy with my windows. I don't know how it turned out. Cube half thin window arch. I can show you exactly where I put those. So there's your cube half window. You can't really see it from the outside, but from the inside, I put scaffolding ladders on the outside of it to stop the cop spit, but I thought it looked pretty cool. There's actually 3 blocks right here. That's the incline, and then the filler is right in the middle, and then another incline. All the way at the bottom, we got 3 spotlights so you can actually see the zombies when they fall, and along the edges, I don't know if you could tell, you could probably see it, the tops and the bottoms. I didn't want the zombies to be climbing on the ladder because they can climb on this. Pretty sure, yeah, they can climb on it. I didn't want them climbing on it, so I thought if I maybe added that wedge piece, it might actually stop them from being able to climb on there. Who knows? If they do, they do. It's just lights. It's not a big deal. We got 4 staircases total, or 4 ladders total, all going up. I was thinking about putting a staircase in here, building a little tunnel for the zombies to get up. Being too nice to them. They got the jump blocks to get up. And then RoboSledge, I'll be standing right there. I got an electric fence post set up to a generator running from right on top of my base, in line with their pathway, right below the base. And I have it all set up to switches. So I got my lights on a switch, my electric fence, and then, of course, my door. So I'm gonna be fighting here, and if they collapse this base, this whole area from like... Actually, this block right here is the stable block. This pathway right here. I'll open the door and show you. So like that is the foundation. So that block, this one right here, is where all of the stability comes from in this entire base. All right, give me a minute to paint it up, and I'll be right back with Horde Night. All right, I'm sure there's one out there somewhere, but I think I got every block covered. I haven't done any testing with this, but I put a little bar here because I have a feeling that the zombies are just gonna fall and then just run immediately up the stairs before I have a chance to actually hurt them when they're down here. So I put a little bar here. I don't know if it's gonna, I doubt it'll do anything. I wanted to be able to like still chuck grenades down at them and from above. That probably won't even slow them down. But yeah, I don't even think I need to run through this. I think you get the basic premise of it. Zombies come up, get slapped with the robotic sledge, get shot by me or stabbed by me. They fall down in the hole. Then I open the door, chuck grenades down at them at the bottom. Pretty self-explanatory, I think. All right, I got my door, got my generator running, connected to 3 switches, the lights, the fence, and the door. All right, I typically go through a lot of 9mm just because of the SMG, so I'm gonna stock up on that. Shotgun shells, I don't really go through a whole lot, not usually. I did make a change to our shotgun though. Give me a second, let me pull up his name. Kofi Arkody. Kofi Arkody? I think that's how you say your name. If it's not, I'm sorry. He said the auto shotgun is much better with the full auto trigger mod. So, taking your advice, the auto shotty, I put the full auto mod on it. All right, let's turn on our electric fence post. Turn on our lights. Man, it's super bright now. I got like 5 lights up top. Creative mode off. Dev mode off. Set time. Day 70. 21. 58. Look how bright it is. Welcome to the Overhang Horde base. Ooh, man, he got here. Arlene, you're so fast. She was ready before the horde even started. RoboSledge, you better put in some work. How did you... That bird, though. That bird, like... I thought he phased through the wall, but he was just kind of floating against it. Looked a lot worse than it was. Loot bag. Take a look down below. Perfect. Let's chuck some grenades down there, and then we'll light one after we chuck a couple, just to get a bunch of them at the same time. Should be good. Looks like there's enough down there. Gonna get it? Perfect. I think there's still one down there. RoboSledge is putting in work. All right. See how you guys like that. Much better. How you doing? Hear them birds. See if we can knock some people off this ladder. I don't even think I hit it. I think I hit the lip of my building over there. Got him! He fell. Am I gonna hurt myself? Hey, I didn't hurt myself. Alright, let's check out this auto shotty. Holding it down. Spam. Bird. No way I didn't hit that bird. Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna try spamming now. You're spamming the auto shotty. Gotta reload. That's a little bit quicker. Let's modify it. Let's take it off. See how much slower it actually is. I don't feel like that's any faster or slower whatsoever. That's still pretty slow in my opinion. Modify. Put that back on there. Let's try this again. It is like a quarter of a second faster with it on, I think. That's still about the same. I think it's doing a lot more damage though. We got a dire wolf in here. I don't know if it's all that much different. It does a whole butt ton more ammo. Rounds per minute is 78. There we go, that's what I was looking for. So if we take it off, and let's, why am I on that? 70. Rounds per minute is 70, so I don't know. 70 to 78 per minute. Is it really that much of a difference? And I feel like these explosions are tiny. Ooh, the direwolf's stuck down there. Let's see if we can get him. Help him out. We don't need the direwolf chewing through our building. There's two of them. Forgot about animals. Got somebody with that. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall. And I just saw feet over there. What are... Oh, okay, that's the top of my building. That's fine. I think rocket launcher's where it's at. Not feasible in terms of a playthrough. The resources to make a rocket launcher are insane. But fun to mess around with in creative, I'll tell you that much. So you guys let me know. So is it just me? Every time I log onto YouTube now, I see cheese hunters in the game. And that's fine. No hate. No hate whatsoever against cheese hunters. I have no problem with it. But it seems like every single YouTuber out there that plays 7 days, that's all that they've been doing. They have their playthrough, and then they have just a series where all they do is post, hey, this is the new exploit for the game. This is the new way to beat the game without fighting a single zombie. And again, if that's how you want to play, you bought the game, you paid for it, you play it how you want. No, can't fault you there. If you're having fun, you're not playing the game wrong. That's the way I look at it. But if you're negating the Horde Knight and negating the zombies altogether, why don't you just turn zombies off? Like, turn it into like a strictly survival game. You have to loot for your food. I'm sure there's got to be a mod out there that turns this into like the long dark, essentially, of worlds. Actually, that'd actually be a lot of fun. I don't know how well it would work, but get rid of the zombies, add in more wildlife, add in more threats, add in an actual weather system that damaged you, come up with some sort of reason why you have to get out of the pine forest. Maybe dense fog moving in, you can't see in the pine forest, who knows? I don't know. I'm not as creative as a lot of other people out there, so I'm sure a lot of other people can think of a lot better reasons to get out of the pine forest than me. But I actually think that would be a really fun game. I stuck it to the bowler. I'm afraid I'm gonna stick it to this lip of the building right there. There we go, right on his head. And of course, thanks for ruining that. Jerk. Robo turret is on it, man. And we got our electric fence post up there. That's how we repair our electric fence post mid-horde. Is I put a little scaffolding ladder with a wedge block so that I can actually see it and repair it. Because you always repair the caboose. Whatever the caboose is of the electric fence post, that's what you repair. Come on, cop. I saw you revving up. No? No spit today? Thank you. Nurse. Mo. Soldier. Arlene, party girl. Now, here's a question. Can I set off a grenade? Ooh, our electric fence post is out. Can I set off a grenade with one of these? You sure can. And there we go. Electric fence post is back. I accidentally shot it with a nail first, but it's back now. Hour and a half to go. Man, get out of here, bird. Nobody wants you. 20 minutes to go. I hear another bird. Come on. These guys are relentless. Almost jump scared me. Almost got me. Can you go away? Man, take an explosion to the legs and keep on ticking. It's a beast of a zombie. What do you think? Hey, it's morning time. All right, that's all of the zombies I had left. Or all of the grenades I had left in that stack. I still got 15 more. Nice. Framey. If I missed it. I was gonna say, I saw the bowler walking up. If I miss him, I got problems. And then he fell. I didn't get a chance to hit him. Come on, you're too close. Trying to get somebody far. Come on, Robo. Took damage on that one. Thank you. I wish that you could put the repulsor mod for the shock baton on, like, the spear. I think that would be hilarious. Man, soldier. Beast. Down she goes. One more, Robo. Thanks, buddy. Ooh. Finally. That guy's a tough guy. That was a little too close. Hey, nurse. Now, is this contact or is this timed? Contact. Okay. And I don't think he took any damage. I took a lot. Yeah. I don't know if the contact grenades, I don't know if those nukes are really worth it. I think the exploding arrows do more damage to zombies than the nuke grenades do. Nurse, get out of here. I'm almost dead already. Leave me alone. Maybe I stopped using that. Got her. It's on her hand. Nurse, I think you need a nurse. Well, that's gonna do it for this one. The base worked out even better than I could have hoped. I was up there chucking grenades the whole time and zombies didn't stand a chance. Before I go, just a quick reminder. Play the game how you want to play it. Seriously, no disrespect to anybody out there doing their thing. But in my opinion, if you cheese every single Horde night during a playthrough, you're missing out on what makes 7 Days to Die so much fun. The panic, the scramble, the real fights, it's the danger that makes survival feel earned. And personally, I wouldn't have it any other way. You know the rest of the deal. Like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace, I'm out of here.